I think TikTok is getting really low vibrational these days.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, okay, you know what I really like I feel I have like a real aversion to is like this like style of content that is like very like clean, organized girl in front of her apartment that's organized and is like speaking into this tiny microphone, talking about like, here are 5 books that I recommend for eldest daughter or whatever the way that they're talking about it
Ooh,
in
not
this,
eldest
whatever
daughter.
the case may be. It's
Eldest
like
immigrant daughter.
here's 5 books I recommend that if you are someone who is thinking about existential dread, and it's like in this voice, and then
Oh,
it's
I
like
know the
literally just like
voice.
you're basically like, I don't know. It just the content. I'm kind of just like, did you actually recommend when you set up your phone and you wanted to make this video? Did you actually want to share these books? Did you actually think, wow, the world needs to know about these books, or were you like, I need to get up a video today? Because I'm actually like, I'm not sad. It's kind of boring to me, and also I'm like, are you really providing a service that you're like really excited to share these like this content? Is this content you even gave a fuck to upload to the internet, or is this something that you're like, the algorithm told me that I need to upload something today? Because I'm just like I'm sitting here wondering like, because I'm watching this video trying to figure out why I need to give a fuck, and I'm wondering if you even give a fuck.
Yeah. No, it's tough. It's tough. Like that's what I'm saying. TikTok
You
is like a
know?
really. It's like, it's truly like the scraping the bottom because it's like
Right.
you're really getting people who like for better and worse have to optimize for those first 3 seconds of
Right.
like the video and
Yeah.
like that truly changes everything about the
I
platform
know.
because like if it's that like that margin of error is that important like you're gonna get content where it's like I don't know I mean you don't really know like
Yeah.
if you won't you can't tell if it's like
Yeah.
authentic but like
Well, I feel like you can kind of tell that it's not for sure.
you can
Like,
definitely tell
you
when it's
know.
not. But yeah, you know what I like on TikTok though? I think my TikTok feed is like 2 things right now, which is like gym influencers. I love them. I don't know. I think it's like such like a oh, actually, okay, meaning like here's 3 things I like on TikTok because I
Uh-huh.
think it actually suits the platform. One is fishing.
Okay.
Like fishing people who fish a lot, like and they have these like get these big
Big bag.
fish.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
big fish. Because it's like, oh, it's so cool. Like
Yeah.
I kind of want to go fishing now, but like
Should we go fishing?
like I kind of want to go on a boat, like
All right.
and like take a you know how like it's like famous that straight men will take pictures
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
I want to take a picture with the fish.
All right.
So I like fishing influencers, I guess. I
Okay.
like gym influencers because like I think gym influencers are like the opposite of what we were talking about with the whole movement thing, which is like they like right now like
Yeah.
they truly are like on the screen like being toxic. Like you can
Yeah.
find some toxic gym influencers. Like it's truly
Yeah.
like they have no sense of like
Yeah.
politically correct gym
Yeah.
like content. They're literally like and I just like I know this is also very like pick me kind of them, but I like how like broy they are and they're like we're just trying to gain. We're just trying to get gains.
Yeah.
Like it's very like it's very practical. And I
Yeah.
also like the toxic like grind set stuff.
Yeah. I know. You
But
love that.
and that is good for but what
But
I'm
I
saying
kind
is
of like it too. I mean, I think that it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes like you need to like find something that like gives you purpose. Like
and
hello, and like sometimes
yeah.
like sometimes like a vibe that's
It's
like,
it's about a vibe. And that's
yeah,
why I think that type of content is actually well suited for short form. Because
sure,
you can just
yeah,
like catch it and you'll be like they'll like speak
yeah,
for like 2 seconds, you're like, okay, I got the
yeah.
vibe.
Something I found myself doing recently is like I will go if I like a video, if a video that I really like comes on my page, and it's not one of these types of videos, it's like something that I feel like, oh wow, this actually I found to be really helpful, or there's like someone talking about something, and then I go on the profile, and if they don't post every day, I'll follow.
Oh
But
really?
because if they're posting every day, I'm like, you are not I'm like, you surely don't every single day come up with something valuable to share with the internet. Like, no, that's not how it works. And I'm like, I'd rather just like follow people who I'm like, they are posting when they have something of note to post. And this, I really like when it doesn't feel like TikTok is someone's source of income, because when it is someone's source of income, I'm like,
It's
this is
obvious.
bum ass content. Like,
Well, you know the common like when I actually started doing this stuff with like TikTok, and now I don't really, but
yeah,
like the common guidance is literally like post as much as possible every single people will
yeah,
literally say like 5 videos a day.
yeah,
Like with a
that's like,
straight face.
yeah.
They literally be like 5 times a day for like 6 months. And I'm like,
What?
Yeah. Like they're not like, and I was like
Ew.
watching that stuff because I was just trying to like see what people were saying and also like get tips. But like, yeah, people, I mean, that's the problem. And
Yeah.
that's the problem with TikTok, but like it's not, it's low
It's low
vibrational.
vibrational, yeah, for
It's
sure.
totally low vibrational.
Well,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Have you watched Maddie's Secret?
Oh my God, no, but you told me it was really good.
It's actually has become one of my top 3 movies.
Okay, shit, I need to see this.
It's actually so good.
John Early is like a genius.
I've actually randomly like you wouldn't think this of me necessarily, but I'm actually like a comedy fan.
Why wouldn't I think that of you?
Because like
you're so serious.
No, because I don't like I think like not everyone like I would you think I watch like stand-up comedy and like
I
kind of
mean,
like follow comedians?
I guess I kind of assume that like everyone follows comedians.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think a lot of people actually
So
don't.
you're like really you're like you know about the scene.
I had a really formative experience with like NBC comedies like
Okay.
Parks
yeah,
and Rec,
sure.
30 Rock,
Sure.
The Office obviously, but like it was really 30 Rock that
Yeah.
like tipped everything over. And sitcoms are like a much
Yeah.
bigger thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I started listening to podcasts and a lot of like Brooklyn alt comedies
Yeah.
were like comedians were on podcasts and like I've essentially learned about John Early like literally like 2018 and loved him and I actually do want I think I think John Early is actually a good person because one time when I was in Los Angeles for an internship in Echo Park at
this
a documentary.
internship always comes up.
And it was a 3-month span.
Wow.
Anyway, and it's so
I mean, it's kind of like that. I mean, BuzzFeed was like 3-4 months for me.
Yeah.
Like.
I know. So I wanted to see one of his shows and I was 19 or like 20, so I didn't realize that like where he was having his show was actually like a 21 plus venue.
Oh, okay.
So I had to I was like I can't go, like I want to get like a refund or like I can't go. So I messaged the venue and the venue's like we don't give refunds.
Okay.
And so then I literally
message John Early.
I tweet to John Early and I'm like, hey, like I actually don't even ask for like a refund. I'm like, hey, like, does anyone want my tickets to John, or can anyone buy these? Like, I can't go.
Sure.
And then John Early messages me and is like, hey, like, it's nice that you want to come, like, just like, oh, here's a refund. Yeah. Like, I couldn't go, but like, it was so nice. Anyways, the movie Maddie's Secret, it's incredible to me.
Wow.
I liked the whole movie, like, truly, like.
Wait, so what happens? I like a spoiler.
So the movie, you want a spoiler?
Sure. It's like if you like just share what you like about it.
Yeah. The movie is essentially about like a food influencer who like struggles with bulimia and like essentially relapses. Okay. And has to go to like a treatment center. So it is, if you are sensitive to that thing, insanely triggering. Sure. But it's one of the few movies I've ever seen that truly threads the line between tragic and like comedy and like
that's beautiful. People who can do that it's amazing.
The way it like maintains that balance is insane. Like I've actually never quite seen anything that is able to do that. It's sad as fuck, but it's also like really funny and I was really moved by it, and it also kind of ends on like a ambivalent or like an incomplete note. Like it's not a happy ending.
I love that.
And it's not sad, but it's just like, okay, like this, it kind of like, this is life. Like this is slice of like, this is just like how it is now.
Oh, wait, I need to see it. Oh my God. I mean, that's something I think so beautiful, and like the lack of resolution. I think that like when I was like writing my book, something I was really trying to achieve in really specific moments was like I think that like my guiding light was like, I want to write a scene where there's like all these highs and lows and the end is literally just neutral. It's not even relief. It's just like you know what I mean? Like it's like sometimes like life is so intense and you think that what you're seeking is like resolution, and really a lot of times what you're seeking is just like relief from the highs and lows. And really a lot of times like you're not going to get resolution for like these big life questions. And I think that like that is kind of like the painful beauty of like life, which is like the way that you like fix your heart after like something really devastating or something that like really like, let's say like a season of struggle, is not that something comes along and saves your life, but like you just
literally keep it pushing.
And it's kind of like it feels so mundane, but like I think seeing it in a story and seeing it represented in a story
Yeah.
is actually so beautiful, because like stories are always about like someone sort of like walking off into the sunset in some way, or someone maybe like, you know, it's either a really
It's a
sad,
tradition. Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But it's like really what I want to see is like someone just makes it out and it's fine. You know what I mean? Because that's like
Yeah.
how, you know what I mean? Like it's like I feel like I'm not going to like, if I don't know, you know, I'm not going to like make it out of a tough season by like, and then I got this
I
amazing
know.
thing happen to me,
And
and
happily
it,
ever after.
yeah, it's like that's not really how it happens. Like it's really just like, even if the amazing thing does happen, I'm still probably struggling with the thing that like wasn't
I
great.
know. Well, I honestly think that like I have moved through my life in a way where I always somehow think I reach a point where I'm like, okay, like I know who I
Yeah,
am and I figured it out
yeah,
and like everything is like,
yeah,
and that's it,
yeah,
the end.
yeah,
And you know, it's like I always think I like know I reach points in my life where I'm like this is how it is now and I know myself and like I know what like I know it.
yeah.
But like that's literally never the case.
Literally never the case.
Literally has never been the case. And you really just like keep pushing and like
Yeah,
we move. Like it's just so I also find a lot of beauty in that kind of ambivalence. And I also, now that I think about it, like I think all of my I recently realized I have like top three movies. You know, is it
yo,
Letterboxd? Is that Letterboxd
yeah.
top three? Yeah.
Is it
Um,
top four?
I don't know. I actually am not. I'm not.
Whatever.
Well, here's the other things. I'm not a huge cinephile, but I okay. So one is Spring Breakers,
Okay, yeah,
and that it's not like an ambivalent ending, but it's like okay, like that's
yeah,
truly like okay.
yeah.
Then A Separation. I actually really
I
recommend
don't
this
think I know
movie.
that one.
A Separation. This is gonna sound so pretentious, but it's by Asghar Farhadi, and it's an
Okay,
Iranian movie, and it won the best at the time. I think it was called foreign language film at the
okay,
Oscars, and that's the reason I watched it when in 2011, and then multiple times after. That really does end on like an ambivalent note, and it's a really good movie. One of my,
okay.
I think that is my favorite movie, but definitely top three. And now Maddie's Secret, truly,
Wow.
and that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
would really recommend
Okay, I will.
Maddie's Secret, and it's on. I think it's on streaming now or something.
Oh, is
It's
it?
digital.
Oh,
It's digitally
okay.
available.
All right. I mean, I don't mind paying $4 to watch a movie.
It's good. It's good. It's
Um,
good. I'm starting a job.
yeah.
Um, I'm starting a job on the Monday, on this upcoming Monday.
That's very period. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I was talking to you about this earlier. I was
Right.
having like a bit of reluctance about it because I think, well, part of it is that like I've had some weird corporate experiences. I think a
Sure,
lot of
yeah.
people have, but like, and I don't want to like harp on it, but it is like a certain type of performance. It requires a certain type of performance of
Yeah.
yourself, and it actually relies a lot on like your interpersonal skills in a way that
Yeah.
like you wouldn't always think.
Yeah.
I was also talking about this with my mom because my mom was telling me like she always is like in good natured ways like try your hardest, try your
Yeah.
hardest. And truly the problem with a job is like I was trying my hardest in
Yeah.
both
I
in
know.
the both times I got laid off.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't for lack of
Bummer, you didn't
trying.
try your hardest.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't for
Yeah.
lack of trying. So it's just a weird
I know.
landscape.
Well, I think that that's like such like it's like sometimes like my mom will say things that really like, let's just be real, ruin my week. Like sometimes
Well,
my
I
mom
know.
sometimes my mom will speak to me in a way that I'm like, why did you say that?
Yeah,
Why did you do that?
I know.
But like it's truly because like she cannot sit with the discomfort that I'm uncomfortable, that I'm having a bad time.
I know.
So then what she
Yeah.
then she like calls in the troops, and then she starts like getting really like, I'm like, okay, hello, you're the one who chose to have a child. The like for me to have a full spectrum life, that means my life is gonna suck balls sometimes. Like
I know.
like you're gonna have to deal with that. Like I can't deal with this and you know.
Yeah, I think both of my parents struggle to like sit with like they want to fix. They want to fix.
I'm like, well,
yeah.
you can't.
I know some things are just, and it's also, I will say like and I say this with love, they don't have the tools to always like
No.
understand like what would fix it
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I keep running into in general is that like I think when like no one has my life experience. So when I
Right.
ask I actually don't, this is like
Yeah.
no shade to anyone, but like I don't like advice columns.
Oh yeah.
I don't like I don't like the concept because when people give me advice, I'm like, this is wrong. And
Yeah.
I actually And not that I ever really, well, here, I used to do this thing. I used to just have this really fun party trick, actually, where I was really depressed and I would go to parties and get drunk. And then I would ask people, why are you optimistic? Or like,
so what makes you confident?
I would literally get crossed and then be like, so why are you so like optimistic? Or like why like what made and girl, when I tell you, like, it was genuine. Like I wasn't even trying to be like, I wasn't trying to be shady about it. Like I literally was in a place in my life where I was like, I actually need to know how you're like hopeful about life and stuff, because like I'm really not, and like your orientation towards life is not inspiring, but I'm just like, so like what is the logic you're using?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're all playing with the same set of colors, but like you're painting something way different.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know.
And did you find anything interesting from asking those questions?
I think also like what I was at the time, I was really like, I can't compare myself to people whose lives I don't want.
Right.
And so like,
and yet I will try.
And I think like some people, especially like when I first came to New York, like there are certain paths you can take where it's like you still basically have the structure or like the ladder of like school.
Sure, yeah. Totally.
And you can check off boxes. You can get the promotions, you can like get the boyfriends, you can get the lease, the house, whatever. Like you can check off certain indicators of success. And I think a lot of people want that, like, and get that pretty fast if you want a template of life. And that's literally like, people want that and they're happy with it.
Yeah.
But I would compare myself to that template, not really wanting it.
Right.
And not really feeling like it was something that I like would motivate myself to get.
Yeah.
Because if I wanted it, I could get it.
I know. Well, it was like a period of time when, so I dropped out of you don't really drop out of premed, I don't know how to describe this, but you know what I mean, like when you just basically decide you don't want to be a doctor anymore. And I had decided like that I didn't want to be a doctor and that I was going to spend some time figuring out what I did want to do. And during that time, because I decided I didn't want to be a doctor very late in my college career, during that time I was watching people I knew like in the year above me or people my age or whatever get into med school. And I would get so jealous. Even though I did not want that. I literally was like, I don't even want to go to med school. Like, I'm not even looking now being like, damn, I should go to med school. I would just like look at people and look at them have direction and I would be like.
I know. Well, you know what I get jealous of in the same way is like, I think all my life I chase a sense of like alignment. Like, I'm so jealous of people who are like born in the environment and they have the right disposition and they like the right things and they're the right like gender, sexuality, right? Like they just like I've described it as like if you're like a Asian American comp sci major at Berkeley, like how aligned must you feel with your world?
You must feel so zen.
Yeah, or
but
like
they probably don't.
And it's a projection, obviously. Like these people like there's not really alignment. Yeah, I'm sure, but it's something that I chase randomly because I'm like, wow, like. What must it like for like what must it be like to be like an Indian pre-med student who got into like their medical and just be like, this is like I want this, my parents wanted this, like everyone is loving me for this. Yeah. Like I am like I'm doing nothing wrong, like no one like it's like it's perfect. But that I don't know.
I feel like you feel perfect until school starts.
Well, I'm not jealous. One thing I'm not jealous of is med students, to be honest. You have to really love
the thing that was like the logic that really cracked my previous logic on the med school thing was like I was like sitting in class and I was like, I know I for sure don't want to do this. I like for sure know one thing I know for sure is that I don't want to do this and I don't want to be
you're like one thing
I'm like so I'm not even like in med school yet and I like already I'm like wait I like really like I'm kind of bored and like I feel like I'm like so but the thing is that like everyone is like, oh, but you know, like what are you gonna do instead? Like writing, like that's hard. And I'm like, so med school is famously hard. It's like
I know, but it's so controlled.
I know, but it's like famously like backbreakingly hard. Like it's famously like. So what I'm hearing is that it's all hard. What I'm hearing is that it's hard, and like so I'd rather just do the hard thing that I like chose, and maybe there's gonna be times when it's hard for me, and there's gonna be times when it's hard for like you know.
Yeah, I think there's just a level. I think people, and especially like people of a certain origin, like love the certainty. It's so totally. Like that. I think people would give up a lot for certainty. That's a hard, uncertainty
Yeah.
is a hard, as I've experienced, uncertainty is a hard, like, emotion or feeling
No,
to, like, sit
definitely.
with. Like,
Definitely.
it truly is so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, amazingly, and you'll learn this one way or another, I guess, and you'll forget it and then have to fucking learn it again, is that you
That's the
kind of
thing.
always gonna have uncertainty,
I know,
mama.
I know.
And then what I didn't want was like to have a doctorate and still have uncertainty.
I think that
Imagine that.
I know. The real nightmare is also like you're in the middle of like residency and you're like, what the
What did
fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the thing that's actually amazing is that like I was like in class and I was like looking at some of my classmates and I was like, oh, you love the game. I don't
I
love the game. So it's like
know.
it was actually
I
also just like
know.
very clear to me. I was like, it's not like we all hate it. It's like I'm sure this is probably how you looked at like straight people. You're like, okay, so like I'm clearly experiencing something else.
I know.
You know?
I
was
know.
like, this is like, yeah, I can't go through with this.
I know. I think either way, like it's gonna spill out. Like if you
Mhm.
can't hack it.
No, yeah, it's gonna spill out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, speak about misalignment. Like if I had, yeah.
Yeah. I really don't trust doctors. I know that's like not a fun thing to say, but like I really don't.
You're maha about it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, there's a reason why Goop is working in this country. Like,
You're right.
Like, there is no, like, I'm one of the people that literally would rather, like, I have a lot of skepticism about the health industry.
Yeah.
Which is fair, but like, which is not like a controversial thing to say, but like.
Well, at this point, like, I feel like controversial things to say are not even, like, it's like, I suppose it is, but like, I would like, it's like everything is controversial. Like, it's like, I don't know, I think in our age of paranoia, for someone to be like, yeah, I actually don't trust blank, I'd be like, that sounds
I know.
unsurprising. Like someone could be like, I don't trust, like,
I'm like, I'm sure there's a valid reason
like,
for whatever.
Like, I don't trust that the Constitution is a lawful I mean, well, it's like, you know, whatever. It actually was not. It's sort of passed illegally, but like, yeah, I'm like, I don't like. Someone could be like, I don't trust that like what we know about blank is actually true. I'd be like, sounds like a totally reasonable person. Like, I would not question that you're a sane. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like sane people question things all the time. Obviously.
Do you think we live in a low trust society?
Yeah, definitely. I think we
Like America.
Well, like literally, yes. I think that every single person has a high degree of paranoia. Every single person you meet has a high degree of paranoia, and we only see other people as having paranoia. But like, I will like look at something, immediately decide that that's bad, and then like I remember one time I went to visit my mom and we were driving, and so we were driving through like some rural areas, and we stopped in like rural Pennsylvania. And we stopped in a cafe, and it had a bunch of like Jesus-y signs and whatever. But then there was like in the cafe there were these like napkins, and it was like advertising a support group. It was advertising a support group for women who like were pregnant but like were addicts. And so it was just like a support group for like a really normal, cool thing. But I just sort of saw something advertised towards pregnant women, and I was like, don't trust. I'm in a rural place. This is advertising towards women. I like read like two words, and I was like, oh my God, this place is crazy. And then I read it, and I was like, oh, that's actually like a perfectly cool like resource in a place that really probably needs it, like, or like rural America needs stuff like that, you know. And I was like, oh, like, yeah, this is an example of like me clearly being paranoid, you know what I mean? Because there's always
the paranoid style,
and like as I like recognized that in myself, I was like, oh, this behavior is actually probably it's like the one thing that unites Americans.
I know. Well, my friend, I didn't really like know the term low trust society until my friend described India as a low trust society.
Wow.
Well, here's a.
I actually didn't know that it was an official term.
It may not be, but like I guess something is something people throw around.
Sure.
But like, and this is, but like my friend and I sometimes talk about like people who are like a lot of white people, no offense, who are like, oh, I would love to go to India. I would love to go to India like one day.
Right,
like I want to see the Taj Mahal, whatever. And every time someone says that to me, I'm like, you probably shouldn't, like I'm like, you should be very reluctant. I know that. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not saying you shouldn't go, but like, it is not like it's not a place that it's a low trust society in the sense that when I go there, and I haven't like gone there really recently, but like everyone thinks everyone is out to get each other. Like people are constantly thinking that they're being swindled. Yeah. That is like the style of like living, or like of like, and it is so like dog eat dog that like it like pours into every aspect of
Yeah.
society, like, or like
Yeah.
at least as I've experienced it there, like
Yeah.
it
No,
truly,
definitely.
like your taxi driver, your
Yeah.
like grocery store, the market, like
Yeah.
everyone, it's like you're living like everyone is out to get
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's truly like a zombie apocalypse vibe. Like I'm like I don't know if the person on who's like ringing up my groceries is secretly
Yeah, I
like
know.
an op.
Yeah, or like, and everyone gets, and so people, to not get swindled, they will like be antisocial,
Yeah,
or like they will like
Yeah.
try to outswindle other people. So it's like, and so I that it's not an amazing tourist vibe all the time is what
Yeah.
and it's also like
it's actually
hard.
I think that like it's like girl, if you are like American looking, and I don't
I
even just mean
know.
white person, because like
I know.
they would destroy me. Like
And they
it's like
and they've destroyed me. Like I like this is like not like
yeah.
this is like really controversial in India.
Well, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I went to
Well,
like
yeah.
I mean I went to Pakistan with my tattoo, and like
Ooh.
it was like when they saw it, it wasn't even a scandal, because the idea that it was permanent was just like they were like there's no way. Like that's just like
They were like,
so that's not even
they're
real.
Like, is that a
Like,
sticker?
yeah, they were like, what is that? An apple? I was like, yeah, it's an apple. And then like it was like 2 days go by, it's still on my hand. They're like, is that
Oh
still?
my
And I was like, yeah,
God.
it's like permanent. And she's like, they're like, and they were literally just like, why? But I mean, the thing is like with my family in Pakistan, I think they kind of like get that, okay, like, well, they're American, and like they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Like, and I'm like, honestly, I don't, yeah, like whatever. I don't really.
And you know, the other caveat here is like I don't have a strong connection to my family. I also have very little family in India right
Okay.
now. A lot of them have either died or like moved to like random places, and I'm not. It's really just like my immediate family.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I thought the low trust society term was like interesting.
I think it's an interesting term.
Yeah.
I do think America's a low trust society. I wonder if like that's kind of like more common right now at large. Like, you know, because I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like probably like I mean, it's like I feel like we all like romanticize like Scandinavia. I wonder what like other. I'm gonna ask people from other countries about this. Like,
Just to circle back to healthcare, like the way I have to do like guerrilla war tactics to like advocate for myself within the healthcare system is like,
Right.
I'm like, if I didn't have to do that, maybe I would not think that I have to look out for number one all the time. But
Yeah.
literally, like, just like going to like insurance and like having to like
Yeah.
and going to doctors and like literally being like I have to get like 3 opinions about this because like I
know.
don't trust having to go to a dentist. Not this is so annoying, but like going to a dentist and being like I'm sure you're overcharging me for this. Like
Sure.
I have to go so like I have to go to Goop Kitchen essentially to kind of like make
Yeah.
up for like
Yeah.
what like is like a system that is like
know.
not looking out for me.
I think there's something about like the Goop Kitchen, like the larger sort of like, you know, system that Goop Kitchen represents, that like feels a lot more empowering to people than
Totally.
doctor.
And I'm of that nature.
We need to do a Goop Kitchen mukbang.
Oh my God.
Like,
I want to.
hello?
Have you been?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
No.
Okay.
My friend went and said it was good.
Jeremy Sheck reviewed 2 things on their menu on
They have
TikTok.
pizza, right? I think they have
don't
pizza.
know.
Well, anyways, like, I get why people go to a Goop.
Yeah.
They
I
find
get why-
solace in Goop.
Yeah.
Like, I find solace in, like, having some semblance of control over, like,
Sure, yeah.
my health. That's,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. I totally get
I
it.
think it's kind of amazing that like it's taken so long for Goop Kitchen to be a thing.
Well, have you seen this thing called Skinny Girl Cafe or like Skinny Snack?
Is it Bethenny Frankel? It's a supermodel cafe.
Supermodel Cafe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
No, yeah, she
conflated
had a
Skinny Girl. I
margarita or
conflated
whatever.
Skinny. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I could
Supermodel
like. It's unfortunate that, in my opinion, Bethenny is like too like off the she's off the deep end to like really make that a thing, because Supermodel Cafe I think is like this is the moment for Supermodel Cafe.
Yeah.
I'm
agree.
often looking for the equivalent of like a Supermodel Cafe
Yeah, in New York.
because like it's impossible to find
Yeah.
like a
That's Goop
snack.
Kitchen.
Yeah, like I'm like
yeah.
I feel like I'm like I can't even find like I don't want to get like Quest protein chips all the time.
Sure, yeah. I know. Well, oh my God, you know what they well, this actually feels really like off-putting to me a little bit, but like I don't really know why, because I'm like, okay, girl, like who cares? Like it is the moment we live in. But like in Korea, they have these like 0-calorie 7-Elevens where everything is 0 sugar.
I'm like, that sounds amazing.
But it's like basically 7-Eleven, but everything is like diet or 0 sugar. Like
Yeah,
the whole
totally.
store is fucking. You never seen?
I've
these?
never seen that, no.
Well, people go crazy for them, and like I mean, it's like
I know the Koreans go crazy with like diet foods though. Like they're
I'm not opposed to, like, okay, my honest take on like dieting and diet food and stuff is like people are going to do things in pursuit of aesthetics, and they're probably like a little off. Those things are probably going to be a little off-putting, but like so long as it's not like I think there's a certain threshold to where it's weird. But I think that before that, it's all sort of fairly like we all do interesting things to change public perception, and I just like don't really think that like someone exercising for the sake of vanity or someone dieting, overtly for the sake of vanity. I mean, if it's like I think that like
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying? Like
no.
I don't really
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Like I don't. I'm like all right. Like okay. Like you're on a diet because you want to like lose 10 pounds or whatever. Fine. Like I don't.
I think we
I'm
all
just, like,
had to
whatever,
pretend
like,
for a second that like we had altruistic reasons for like working out and like
Yeah.
like and this was the era of like movement. Like get some movement
Sure.
in your life.
But the thing is, that's also fucking real. If you're not getting some fucking movement in your life, your life is gonna suck. Like
Yeah.
that is also true. It's like both things are true. It's like yeah, you will feel when you exercise, you will feel better because that's just what happens. Like
Yeah.
and then also like when you do it consistently and you look better, you will feel better.
Yeah.
That's like who like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I do what I do exercise wise
Yeah.
for like purely my like endorphin. Like or like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like or like for like the sake of like movement and health. Like I
Yeah.
think what I was trying to say is like I think people were using the term like get some like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah.
movement versus like exercise because
Like
exercise
one is more noble than the other. I don't
Yeah.
actually think one is more noble than the other. Like I don't think that like
No.
I don't think that
I don't know. I think some people think exercise or like dieting are like dirty words, kind of, because
Sure.
they imply some sort of like desire to change your body to like to adhere to
Yeah.
a certain standard. But like,
I mean, I think that like people shouldn't
I
be
don't
like
know.
fucking dicks to each other if they,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't know, but that's like it's like I feel like yeah, when I do something and I look like better on the other side of it, I'm going like hey,
it's a losing battle to like
pretend
think
that-
that you can remove.
But I also don't
Yeah.
think that that's like some like like I don't think that they're like oh it's like ignoble to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know do something because you'll feel better if you like
Look better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
no.
what? I like don't think about, and I'm like, I'm not really thinking about myself. Honestly, like when I exercise, I'm not even thinking about myself as much. It's kind of nice, like.
Well,
you know what I
exercising is
mean?
truly like the only moment where I'm like, okay, this is like truly just for me.
Yeah,
Like I spend that time literally I'm like there really isn't like
yeah,
it's truly like just about you, which
Yeah.
is like kind of nice.
it is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah.
we should do goop kitchen mukbang.
I would love to do a mukbang in
They
general.
have a Huberman
What?
dish. I saw-
Sponsored? Or like
it's
collab?
like it's like the Huberman turkey chili or something. I saw on DoorDash.
I was like recently like,
Let me look it up.
wow, that's like big
you
for
love
him.
that.
That's big for him,
You
I
love
think.
that? Yeah.
I recently was like finding myself like looking up a Huberman Lab podcast. I was looking in the archives being like, does he have anything about relaxation? Does he have anything about like chilling out and like enjoying life? And then I was like, okay, so like I probably shouldn't look to like the Huberman Lab.
Sure.
Like
He's-
I feel
he
like it's
doesn't seem
probably
relaxed.
it's I just was like,
like,
I'm like girl, what wow.
Yeah, you can buy that.
Huberman's organic turkey chili. That's really I'm kind of like happy for him. This is like a big deal to me. This is like collab of the century. That's really cool.
Yeah, so
that's
pretty
really
cool.
cool.
I don't know. I think that we're gonna have to like try it at some point.
I'm gonna get it. I didn't even know it was on DoorDash. That's really iconic.
Yeah. So whatever.
I used to be addicted to DoorDash. That's the other
Tell me
thing.
more about that. What were your?
Do you ever like? Have you ever been addicted to food delivery?
There's been times when I've been using it more, but like when Austin had cancer, we were door dashing because I was like, bitch, I don't have the.
That's out of like necessity, I guess.
I mean, it was also out of like
You're tired.
I'm tired and but I'm like I mean a lot of people are tired.
No, I know. But like I used to like have like DoorDash situations where like well, first of all, I know of people
Yeah.
DoorDash every single meal of the day.
Right. Like for real.
Breakfast.
Yeah, that's
What
great.
could you possibly like? You can't like breakfast.
By the time the fucking thing comes, it'll be lunch.
Yeah, breakfast is really. But I was kind of trying to, because this person that I heard about was getting a lot of meals paid for, essentially by nature of the work that person was doing.
Okay, yeah.
So that kind of makes, or like they were just making a lot of money, so it didn't. It was like a drop in the bucket to get like
Yeah.
DoorDash. But I'm like, breakfast is like a step too far for me, because I'm like,
Yeah.
that's actually the saddest story ever told, to be
Yeah.
getting breakfast DoorDash.
Well, have you seen this influencer Audrey Peters?
No.
Well, I mean, okay, so one of my friends, very brilliant, Rebecca Jennings. I'm using her. Her name's Becca, but I have to say Rebecca Jennings because that's her byline. She published this story about how, well, it's kind of like, I suppose, something that we all have observed, but like how influencers pretty much like all have to pivot to rage baiting. Like everyone's content now has to be some sort of like making their audience angry at them, because that's like what. So like this girl Audrey, she used to do like, she's done a lot of different content styles, but like she's kind of like a sort of like New York City rich girl. She used to do outfit of the days. She used to
I
do
love
like,
New York City influencers.
I know. She used to do like outfit of the days. She used to do like Hermes unboxings. Like she basically like she would just like go just like she spend like crazy amounts of money on clothes and then show them on Instagram or on TikTok. And
sounds amazing.
but that shit just doesn't work anymore. Like nobody gives.
Everyone does.
Nobody,
it.
nobody,
Everyone does.
And
it.
so her new like one of her things that she does now is like she'll be like, come with me, let me, like, I don't know how she frames it. It's like this is everything I'm ordering from. I'm ordering my whole day of eating from DoorDash today, and like it's like, and then she shows like how much it costs. So it's like she does it under the guise of she does it under the guise of transparency, but of course, really what she's trying to do is getting people in the comments to be like, that's ridiculous, that's crazy. Like so like she'll DoorDash her like coffee in the morning, and it's like a $4 coffee is now $25 or something, and people are like, that's ridiculous, like da 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 da, and it's like, okay, bitch, the $25 paid for it damn self, because like you're commenting and like basically, you know, like it's like boosting her algorithm, and it's like, this is what she used to make fashion videos. She used to make like Hermes luxury hauls, and now she's doing like
a professional rage baiter.
She's a professional rage baiter, and it is like it's very crazy when you think about it. It's like, okay, like if she orders like Starbucks or something, and then it's like she's probably counting on the fact that like her comments are going to be like, why do you support Starbucks? Why do you support Starbucks? And it's like, that's actually like better for you to like, you know what I mean? Like engage with the top, like a brand that like we've like sort of like culturally decided is like,
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, it's actually very fascinating.
Whoa.
It's very yeah.
But you know how people are like, this is like a common like thing with influencers and internet personalities, is they're like tethered to their audience in like a way where like, I think about this with Tana Mongeau, who I brought up before, but like, she like has this like, she has to do certain things to get her audience to react, like many other people, but that like, you have to perform in a certain way, and when you have to keep performing, and like, do you think like rage baiting constantly is like?
I mean, the thing is like, I feel like Tana. Well, you know what? When we were talking about Tana like a couple episodes ago, I had thought she was a millennial, and you were like, no, she's Gen Z, and I was really reflecting on like why I had thought she was a millennial, and I think it's a big part of. I mean, like I feel like Tana has like her evolution and her like maturity journey, I guess, is like such that like my hope is that she doesn't have to go and do all that now, because she seems to have like really grown up and found a peace. Like if she was like everyone else who's her age, who sort of started in the last like, you know, 5 even 10 years, like maybe is pivoting to rage baiting now, but like Tana, I think the reason I thought she was a millennial, to bring it all back, is because she was like making content like how fucking long has she been like,
well, she basically pioneered story time.
Absolutely, she 100% pioneered story time, but also like just like the sort of arc of her life
at 14 I think.
I know, she's insane. She's amazing, but it's like the arc of her life is like such that like like I mean like the shit that like people her literal age are doing now and have to resort to doing now, like she's kind of like graduated out of it, and she sort of, I would say that her peers are all millennials. Like the kind of content that she has, the kind of like space that she inhabited. It's kind of like how Mindy Kaling is technically like Gen X, but she inhabits a millennial voice. Like she is a millennial.
So true.
You know what I mean? In the cultural
I was also shocked to learn one day that she was Gen X, because I was like, that is, the way you write is like for millennials.
Well, I mean, she invented the millennial voice pretty much. You know what I mean? But like Tana,
she's so prolific.
I know.
That's what you should say. Like what we can say about her is like prolific. Like I think there's an argument to me that she's the most successful person in Hollywood right now. She always has a show.
Sure, yeah.
She literally always, she has that new one.
Which
like
one?
It's about like Murray Hill.
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking about? It's about New York.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this.
But like she has that. She had Sex Life. She had
Never
I'll never have I ever. The Velma, like all the,
Velma,
like
yeah.
I don't think anyone is that consistently employed
I mean,
as a showrunner.
yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I think that she's like,
Running Point, not Turning Point. Running Point.
what is Running Point?
Running Point is like this basketball show.
Oh, she's doing that too.
It has Brenda Song and this Kate
Wow.
Hudson.
Wow,
Like she wrote that fully.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, like she's really prolific.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's like I'm not like as familiar with her, but she is all, like anymore. But she's like,
I know.
she's like, it's like, you know what I mean. These are things that are not really coming across my desk. I think I heard about Murray Hill because someone I follow was like, I'm in it, but like I can't even remember who it is.
I think people are in it. I can't really engage with like media that is about my demographic. It's about like 20 somethings in New York.
Okay.
I struggle with engaging, like even in high school, like I struggled with like high school teen dramas. So I was like, this is like hitting, not even that it was realistic, but like I was like, these emotions and these things you're trying to play out are like, I'm living this right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I have that issue with like, there's this reality show that's kind of popular right now called Next Gen NYC.
Oh yeah, I do know about this.
And I'm like, these people are like 2 degrees of separation away from me. Like I'm not gonna like watch a reality show about them.
Yeah.
And they're going to like they're going to like places that I
know.
like I can't like.
I know.
There needs to be a level of remove for me in general with everything.
I guess like they're a little younger than me. I think all of them. Some of them are much younger than me.
Some of them are much younger than both of us, but like some of them are also like they're in our age range for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, no, I mean, I find that to be all very like fascinating and interesting because I guess I don't see them as like people from my world anyway because they're all.
True. I mean, they're
like, you know, like
me being like like I am her.
Yeah. Like honestly, I am getting chewed out in the middle of the street that I'm like I don't hold no Birkin.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Or like
I only see the clips on TikTok. I don't really like. I mean, I have never watched a Bravo show except for Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, really? Yeah, don't watch it. I'm honestly, people keep coming, and I don't want to harp on reality TV, but people keep asking, because I famously watch reality TV.
Yeah.
And people ask me like, oh, I never watch it. I've never watched it. Like,
sure.
And I want to, or like, I think I should. And I'm like,
I've never snorted a line of coke. Yeah. I really want to. I mean, I guess that's.
Well, but like I'm literally like, don't.
Yeah.
Like, it's really like, if it's not something that is like, you're not inclined to, or it's not calling to you, like it's like it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. It's not good. It's also not good.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. It's like it's not.
How do you feel about people who are like reality TV is actually really like in fact
there's a lot of people.
In fact, reality TV is actually that deep. How do you feel about that?
So you're rage baiting me.
No, I'm asking.
It's not like that's truly delusional. Because I think what people like don't realize with like reality TV and like these people who are like, yeah, reality TV is actually like a serious like reflection of our society, and like you can like look at these things and their social dynamics and like it reflects on how we live our lives. I'm like, well, the way reality TV is produced is so people like you feel smart and react like that. Like it's made like people think that they're like outsmarting reality TV by like approaching it like, well, this like interracial relationship on Love Island is like really reflecting like these like real dynamics. And maybe it could in a way, but like they want you to make that video essay and that content and say that about it, and they want you to feel like this is kind of like an argument that I read an essay called Time to Face Reality by A.S. Humra in Book Forum.
That's a really good headline.
It's so good. It's a review of, that is one of my favorite essays ever. And because it actually is one of the essays that I've read that literally changed my worldview about something.
Wow.
And it's a book review about Emily Nussbaum's, I may be mispronouncing that. She wrote a book about reality TV called Face the Sun or something like that.
Okay.
And her view of reality TV was along the lines of like, it's affected our society irreversibly, like it is that deep, like et cetera, which I was oriented that way before I read this essay. And then the writer had worked in reality TV and like had worked on like focus group and like just kind of was really familiar with it, and basically argued that like the way that like people try to analyze or like take reality TV and like make it into something worthy of analysis is like misguided, because they're intending for you to do that. Like you're not like outworking the system of media production. And when people here's the issues that
Right.
when people do analyze reality TV, they don't often think about like the production of it. They're literally looking at, it's like doing a textual analysis of a book and not thinking about like the publication industry.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think that when you engage with reality TV, like you're engaging with the reality TV and the audience, like you're engaging with like this relationship rather than like these, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the relationship that you're engaging with is not like the people on the screen, but rather like the screen versus the people, like, you know, the people at home. And, like, that's much more interesting to you.
It's much more, and I think, thank you. And I also, I don't think there's anything really substantial in like, for example, like doing a full like episode by episode analysis of like Love Island.
Right.
Versus like what is actually the interesting thing about Love Island is like the industry of it, the like money that is like the money that is being made out of it, and how they like affect people's like it's not.
I think ultimately, like if you have opinions about like someone being shady on Love Island, okay, they won, you lost.
I know. I mean, they did. I mean, it's literally like they did.
Yeah,
and like people think that they're angry and they're like. And they have this like, and this is like literally like no shade because I also used to kind of do that kind of thing. But like, if you're sitting down and you're seriously like, we need to talk about what happened on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the racism or something like that. I'm like, girl, like, or like, here's the, and this is, I know we're talking a lot about reality TV, but like people really are like upset right now because like, there's a lot of housewives, Real Housewives that are like MAGA.
Right.
Like,
you like this shit, guys.
Like they are MAGA. They are MAGA. Like they're in Orange County. They're in Rhode Island. They're rich.
Yeah.
They're white women a lot of time. Like it's like these are not. But like.
And it's like also like, did you think that they were like you? Like
I'm literally like. It's such a misunderstanding of like what reality TV was made to do, which is a sense rage bait because like it's literally like you're thinking that these like. Why are you applying this standard to women? And reality TV is not about good people.
No.
It's literally, and this essay says that, it's literally about like the excess, the like kind of like the worst parts of our society. And that's why people watch it. Because it's like this like, you get this sense of like voyeurism and superiority.
Yeah.
Because you're watching these people kind of like make fools of themselves all the time. They're not like, do you think like watching a bunch of like woke people is going to be entertaining?
Yeah. Well, that kind of reminds me of this like TikTok that came up on my phone recently. It was this guy, Zephyr. He like basically posted this like take that was like, I hate when people, like I hate when I'm talking about literature and I come across this opinion that's like, I don't want to read books or movies that are only about good people. That's boring. And he's like, why would you find that boring? Like, I want to search your phone. I want to check your search history. Like, and it's like, he's basically sort of saying like, he's basically sort of saying like, it's really sketchy to me that you guys only want to, that you guys don't like want to like watch people who are good or read books about people who are good. And it's like, I think that like, I mean, I don't even really truly believe in good and bad people. Like, I definitely think that people often will get corrupted by whatever experiences that they have for sure. But like, I don't know the idea like, oh, like that's a bad person or like that's like, or even worse, that's a good person. Get
I know.
grip.
That's like so Gen. Like, that's so Zoomer.
I know. It's like,
that's
oh,
so
like
Zoomer.
You know what I mean? But I'm just like, whatever. I mean, I think that like
you know how like people complain about like sex scenes?
Yeah.
And like because they don't serve, they'll be like, I don't know, like I don't know if this is like some sort of moral panic or like. It's like people will complain, especially it's attributed to Gen Z a lot. Is like the sex if the sex scene isn't like a narrative like vehicle for something, if people accuse it of being like pornographic or like just gratuitous at least, and I'm like, oh my god, like
I know.
So it's clear that you've never really had sex, because it does like it's like we can just I don't know or like I like, not to get into Gen Z sex discourse, but it really is like it feels like such a misunderstanding of like sex.
I mean, at this point, I come to observe Gen Z in this like it's a very interesting thing because I think that when people talk about millennials, they talk about millennial mass culture, and then when they talk about Gen Z, they talk about Gen Z niche culture. So it's like this way of thinking is Gen Z's response to the millennial broad millennial thing. It's like, you know what I mean? When it's like, in reality, like, Gen Z mass culture is lame as fuck as well. Like, you know what I mean? But like...
We will look back on it the same way.
I mean, yeah, it's like,
same way.
Mass culture is lame as fuck. But I mean, well, this comes back to something I was talking about. But like, I mean, I think that like, I think that like as it pertains to like the sex stuff, I'm just like at this point just very interested and curious like why it has come this way. I mean, like I don't know that we'll even have like fully the answers to um like I mean, is it even true that like Gen Z are actually averse to sex? Because every time I hear this opinion, it's somebody being like, I don't know why people feel that way. Like my
Yeah,
actual
that's what I'm
interfacing
wondering.
with that opinion is people being like, that's not how I see things. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean? So
know.
I
I
don't
don't know if
actually
it's true. I don't know if it's true that people are Gen
like
Z people are having less sex or have that attitude about
because
sex,
at
but
the same
they're
time, like there is like the bestsellers list in books is like gratuitous sex, gratuitous sex, gratuitous sex. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's like I
but
don't
it
think
is
that this
also like a certain like I think I do there are people who legitimately think like there shouldn't be sex scenes or like there are people who at least express on the internet, maybe they're trolling, that like certain sex scenes are like not like
yeah,
are like morally
right,
wrong.
right.
That's true.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure,
I'm
don't you think
like,
that opinion has always been there?
do you
Like,
think? But maybe for
I'm sure
different
some,
reasons. I think for
yeah,
different reasons.
yeah. I guess I just like, I kind of like, I don't know that that's like a real,
Unique.
yeah, I'm wondering if that thing that we're attributing to Gen Z is like is like really rooted in reality. Like, I
I
think,
can't
I
tell.
can't, I mean, I don't know
I
fucking,
can't
I don't know shit
tell.
about shit, any of this, I don't know
Yeah, I
anything.
can't
But
tell.
yeah,
Sorry, you know how like you know how you like internet like dead internet theory
yeah,
where
yeah,
it's like like that kind of really freaks me out because like I'm like so like everything I'm seeing on TikTok, like these are bots. These are
yeah,
bots. So I could literally go to like Reddit, I could go to TikTok, I could go to like whatever. I'm like, so everyone here is like a psyop. Like it's like what is going like
yeah.
I'm kind of scared of that. Like so like I don't know
Yeah, I
if
mean,
what we're talking I'm like
at this
I don't
point,
know.
I really try and like ask myself if something I'm interfacing with even matters. Like
That's a good rule of
who gives
thumb.
like well because like I mean you know even this like stuff with like Drew F. Wallow and
I don't
I don't even know
know.
this other
I don't
person but
know
like
that
basically like
stuff.
the podcast where like people were like talking about like so now there's like this whole situation about like we're having a discussion about like cis women and trans women on TikTok that I literally I'm like one I don't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure everyone here involved thinks that trans women have rights and cis women have rights. I think pretty much everyone here involved like believes in like reproductive rights of cis women. I think pretty much everyone I'm like so what the fuck is the point of this? Like you know what I mean? I'm actually wondering what is the fucking point of this. I mean, we know the point of it is like a smear campaign by you know some conservative party probably, but like I'm just like, why are you guys getting involved? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck? I think that you guys all agree with each other on a fundamental
Yeah.
level. Like, have you seen Troye Sivan's new music video?
No.
I thought it was like actually really
Nicole
beautiful.
Kidman.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a large cast of characters. It actually made me feel emotional. Um, genuinely like I don't know what I'm saying to you right now. Like I can't even really tell you why because like there is like an emotional arc to it and there is like this like sort of like I was sort of think I was like I have this has provoked a lot of thoughts in me this music video but like
Really?
yeah like it's
What's it called?
she's the best.
Okay.
And honestly like it's kind of just Troye Sivan doing diva worship on just like the mundane experience of womanhood and
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
that's what I would say. I mean, it's like not mundane because like, these
Interesting.
are
It's
like
just
he's
like
describing like interesting women, but like I think that like there's something sort of um, I think like I don't know. I mean, it's like probably not that deep, but I'm just like yeah, like to be a woman and to like go your own way in any way is so like tragic in this glamorous kind of way. But like if you're a woman and you decide to like make like to like I don't know live autonomously in any way, that is just like a life of tragedy that you are signing up for,
oh my God,
and
yeah.
it's like I mean it's like literally like this is not that deep but it's like it really felt that way and I whenever I watch the music video it's been out for like 48 hours whenever I watch the music video I'm just like wow I don't know it's like once again I have to give it up to the gay guy like he really like just like really like captured my experience in life so
Really?
he really like I don't know something about it
Well, I don't
really
think every gay guy has that level of insight
no
into a
definitely
woman's
not well definitely
experience.
not I mean I think that like
No offense.
Troye, I mean Troye. I think Troye is like someone who out like a lot like you know Tana, and I mean not quite like to
Oh
the
my
same level
God.
of
Well, he did start.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean I think that Troye is someone who has like been a lot of people in the world,
I
and
know.
has probably like
Aw.
had to figure out how to like protect, you know, like certain sides of him, and you can tell like when he gets vulnerable on the internet. But like he also like it's like sometimes you just like you can tell like some people are like protected and like really have the people around them to like take care of them and like be on their side and like I think that like the way that he is talking about women in this video it's that this cannot be faked.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
be faked.
It's not,
And a lot
yeah,
of gay
yeah.
guys pretend like they love women, and I think that like not that like I'm not even being shady, like, oh yeah, actually you don't, but it's like this is like this level of like loving women is unfakeable.
I know what you
You
mean.
know what I
I know
mean?
what you mean. Yeah.
Like,
It's truly not surface level.
no.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
some, yeah. I think, no offense, I think a lot of gay guys like women as a means to something, to access something.
Well, I mean, I think it goes in reverse. I think a lot of women also like surround themselves with gay
Yeah,
guys as
yeah,
a means
yeah,
of like
yeah.
accessing something too. But I think that like it's like you can always
Tell.
tell when it's not like
Yeah, you can
I
always
mean, and
tell.
not even in a malicious way, because like oftentimes when like we are seeking something out in other people in an exploitative way, it's usually just like because like, you know, unknowingly you're just like probably hate yourself or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just have been thinking about this fucking music video like
I'll have to
nonstop.
watch
It's
it. I'll have
beautiful.
to
I know, I'll
watch
show
and
it to you.
listen.
Okay.
I'll tune in. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
shall we wrap it?
yeah, let's
Okay,
do it.
cool.
Okay.